Because specific numbers kind of tough.
3.5.
3.5, I like that. So
Yeah,
if it's under 3.5, it's 3 or below.
Jeez, maybe that's way too low, because who's he really going to be?
From FBI, and okay, already some aggression happening here. Early heal use as FBI gets chunked out, and that does signal XU to come down. Seos and B-Boy will now walk up, but they spot the Jarvan. Immediately start to path away. Contracts is here. The dredge line lands, followed up by the root. B-Boy in trouble, and first blood to Ignar.
That's crazy that B-Boy died to that.
Seos up here. Contracts goes in. Ultimate use. Now XU does hit level 6 finally. Flash up from Contracts. Palafox shuffles in and gets the kill onto Contracts. The ultimate grudge match bull. First kill to mid lane of Dignitas. Hey, knowing Contracts, I've never seen a dragon he didn't think he could just steal. Flash over the wall from Ignar with the ult. Dredge line back out of Contracts. Palafox with the second ult onto his ex-jungler. Gets the kill again. Zinni, meanwhile, trying to equalize. B-Boy will get that kill credit, but Dignitas get another in the pit, and we'll look at the dragon afterwards. Big win for Dig.
Huge win. Yes, B-Boy technically has a bit of a grudge match with Palafox because they were teammates too, but
Dignitas have a couple members hovering around on the bottom side. Now Ignar will look for the dredge line, lands it onto Seos. There were a lot of minions around, but he snipes it regardless. Now B-Boy's in some trouble. The ultimate comes through from the Nautilus, and he will get one kill traded. Maybe B-Boy can get two! A double kill for both teams. Number advantage to the bot side. Photon says, all right, no Mbessa, I will capitalize. Palafox 1v1ing Zinni on the side and losing it. Zinni's got big damage with perfect execution. Meanwhile, Ignar will be the first to fall for Dig. Again, Photon trying his best to keep his carry alive. FBI will trade back out of B-Boy. Zinni chases Palafox all the way down, while Seos trying to get to safety. XU, no Cataclysm means that the Braum is out of there. What a turn from Shopify Rebellion yet again.
What an absolute battle. Fudge also getting a bunch of plates on the top lane because now there's no teleport to match him up there, so he's going to get a bunch of gold off of this. XU.
Ooh, Seos going for a back in his own jungle, thinking he's safe, but actually he does have Contracts in his back pocket. XU thought maybe that was just the Braum alone.
Palafox would have been one shot on the left side here right away. But now move your attention to the right, which I didn't do the first time. It's just everyone in a big little clump, and you can't
back to live. Okay, B-Boy's just caught out in his own jungle. Shopify Rebellion do have multiple members to try and turn it around, though. Palafox will fall. Seos stands strong as Dignitas went deep into Shopify territory to find that kill. And we'll trade a 1 for 2.
I feel like Dig is probably just going to let this one go and hope for a better fight later.
Photon went all the way topside, does not have the teleport. Fudge was hovering mid, so numbers advantage for Shopify Rebellion and a dragon.
Braum, are you better 5v5? Maybe?
Yeah,
if you really
maybe.
But how do you set up a 5v5 when you can't push any lanes?
Yeah, and also how do you execute with your... now Fudge has to execute here. As XU jumps on top of him, Photon saving up that Q, will not get the knock-up yet. Fudge trying to stay alive as long as possible, but will fall Photon with the kill credit.
So they end up getting 450 gold plus assists for that, but look what it's going to cost them. Zinni gets the last plate as well as that turret. That's probably more gold, and they drop the Herald mid. That's another turret. Look, positive play.
Yeah, 2.5k now.
Good death.
But there is damage around it. Meanwhile, XU's trying to stop Fudge on the flank. Fudge gets on him, and in goes Contracts onto the back line. Palafox tries to shuffle away. XU's buying some space. Palafox unleashing damage in the fight. The Azir with a double kill, and B-Boy tries to get one more and will fall for the effort. Palafox holds his ground.
What a fight. Turnaround there by Palafox. The start was not that pretty because if they commit too deep into the river, they will all get flanked, but they managed to retreat to a really tight zone on the map where Palafox... I also noticed a triple knockup Photon Scion Q mid-fight. Huge tunnel vision there by Shopify. Yep, Varus gonna want to keep building up those attack speed items, but a pretty short-range team composition overall for Shopify, so they need to be able to keep those side lanes pushed for these
Hex
fights.
Flash, dredge line onto Seos, throws up the shield. Chain of Corruption response from B-Boy, but Seos is locked down. Use the W, but now Contracts locked into the Cataclysm. Palafox and Zinni, meanwhile, 1v1 in the mid lane yet again as Fudge goes in with Contracts, trying to get onto FBI, can't kill him. XU will fall. Palafox held his own against Zinni, Zenny, as now the curtain has been called. Fudge is still in there. Shopify's solo laner has tried his best. Palafox goes into the stasis. Dredge line again onto Fudge. Ignar cannot miss those. Photon on a killing spree.
Just walks right into that line bush, pushes Seos out.
Every time I see Seos in that spot, I get a little concerned, as now it's Fudge that everyone turns onto. FBI and XU doing big damage to him. Ignar holding the line so the team cannot back him up. Fudge trying his absolute best to survive it, but FBI goes on a rampage.
27 minutes in, these death timers are long, so Fudge is going to be out for a while. Makes this Drake uncontestable. Fudge just gets picked off. The Jhin ends up with a nice little snare after XU finds him.
Charge Cyan Q. B-Boy almost walked into it. Had the GA, but you don't want it to pop before the Dragon fight. Also a GA on Contracts, also a GA on XU. So watch for the all-lanes, watch for the catch here as Palafox gets onto Zenny in the Shroud, but doesn't get over the wall. Palafox on a killing spree as Dig catch one member out before the fight starts. Now they're looking for another. Contracts will XU in place, GA pop. Meanwhile, Ignar's holding the line for Palafox, fighting Seos and B-Boy on the flank. XU gets to safety, Fudge has to flash, and Shopify Rebellion get decimated at the Dragon, losing 2 members. Dignitas win the fight and will get the objective.
Palafox with the potentially game-winning play. This will secure them the Dragon Soul. They knew they just need to
tools to try and get over the wall. He's in the Shroud, but he doesn't flash. He's not able to get the perfect execution over the wall, and he's locked down. So Dignitas find the pick, and now they get rewarded. Dragon Soul plus Baron, and a 2,000 there. Tough position to be in. Maybe Shopify find a pick on Ignar. He's actually walking forward. Didn't have a lot of members around him, but now they're just looking into Fudge in the river. Ignar on his own. Shopify Rebellion with 3 members nearby. He's got his top lane coming in, but Ignar does fall. B-Boy with the kill credit. And now there's a scrap down here. Zenny again goes in and again almost burns down. Will live long enough. Ooh. XU will claim it. Photon goes into the stasis. Contracts trying to get onto FBI. Palafox looks for the shuffle, not going to land it. Goes into stasis himself as Contracts is out of there. Palafox on touch. FBI says, where you going? Thought we were here to party. B-Boy gets huge chunk. Palafox TP's mid. Trying to stop it as a shutdown for B-Boy. What is going on? Contracts gets back in. The Guardian Angel comes through. FBI will not fall. B-Boy lands the Q on the Palafox for the shutdown. An absolute slaughterfest. 1 member lives. FBI stands tall.
But they have the Chem Soul, so Ignar thinks he can survive. But he goes down early.
Still gets the Q on him.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
TP landed. B-Boy has been putting on a carry performance right now to keep Shopify Rebellion in this game, but it might not be enough because Dig, despite that, they still had FBI survive with a triple kill. They still have a gold lead. They still have the Dragon Soul. So
yeah,
Dignitas still have control of this game. From XU onto Zenny, 1 auto. Just the first one is now the engage comes through here. Big lockdown on the Contracts. He's in trouble. Ignar has to flash away. Fudge gets onto the backline. Stops FBI's ultimate from going through. XU locks down Zenny. They got him. The Akali's out of there. FBI with his 10th kill. And a Dignitas team fight that's looking one. B-Boy's trying his best on the Palafox, but a double kill to FBI. Stasis for Palafox. Flash away. Kill the B-Boy. Shopify Rebellion did not find their flank. Dignitas get a triple kill to FBI and crush the team fight.
That'll be the end of it. And this time Palafox waits for B-Boy to die before teleporting mid lane, crucially, and it's going to allow them to end the game.
Fool me once. Won't be fooled again, Chad.
He was pretty low on this DP too.
Yeah, I would say about the same as Dignitas look to draw first blood in this ultimate grudge match bowl. It's a best of 3, but picking up a game 1 win feels pretty good as Seos is the only member left alive to try and hold the line, but he's just going to be padding the stats of Dignitas if they want it. Palafox is low. Do they want to go for the turret dive, the fountain dive? Nope, Dignitas are all business. They'll take a clean game 1 win.
FBI ends 12-1-12, insane scoreline, but I feel